to Masters of the Griddleverse. Today we're making a homemade taco seasoning that gives you that classic fast food flavor using simple ingredients you probably already have in your pantry. If you've ever wondered how to get that rich, savory, slightly saucy taco meat using a packet, this is the recipe. So, like I said, you can either go out and buy the packet, or you can get this here, well, something like this. The ingredients include cornstarch, chili powder, maltodextrin, salt, spice, onion powder. It contains less than 2% of vegetable oil, silicone dioxide, which is an anti-caking agency, natural flavor, and modified cornstarch. They have cornstarch on here twice. I don't even know what silicone dioxide is. What kind of natural flavor are they putting in there? Get rid of that. Come on closer. Let me show what I got here. All right. So what we got here, bear with me and just trust the process. We have a tablespoon of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of dried onion flakes, a teaspoon of beef bouillon powder, a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cumin, a touch of sugar. Again, just trust the process. And then a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper you can omit if you want, but it does add a little spice and flavor to these. Again, I know it seems a little odd, but just trust the process. All right, so while we're waiting for our pan to warm up, you want to make sure you take your ingredients, just kind of mix them up. Ensure there are no clumps in this. Clumps are bad. It's not going to distribute the flavor and stuff as you want to. If you want this really fine, run it through either a food processor or a coffee bean grinder for just a couple of seconds. Also, if you're making this in bulk and you want to make it ahead of time, just put this in an airtight container and store it in a cool, dark place. This will actually last you for several months. This is great to do in a giant batch to use as you go along, or use it, or make it as you use it. I'm actually going to be cooking up 2 pounds of meat, so I doubled the recipe. All right, so our pan is getting nice and hot, so go ahead and add our beef. Again, I'm using 2 pounds. This is a beef and pork 50-50 mix, so it's kind of something that we've been using a lot with our smash burgers lately and other things. We kind of like it. So what you want to do now is just go ahead and get this all broken up in the smallest pieces as you want. I am using one of these meat mashers, which works really good, getting everything broken up. Just go through and break all of that ground meat up, again, as fine as you like. These are your recipes. This is your family you're feeding. So, to each their own taco adventure. Make sure you scrape the bottom, get any loose or stuck bits you might have on your pan. All right, so once your meat is done browning, you want to go ahead and drain any excess grease that might have accumulated in the cooking process. Don't dump it down your drain. I dump mine in my trash can. So you see here, everything's looking nice and brown, just letting that kind of sit for just a minute or two. And also, as you can see, with this meat masher I got a real nice fine consistency with this meat. Very, very fast food chain-esque. So once everything's nice and browned to your liking, we're going to go ahead and add in our seasonings. And then we're also going to add in 2/3 cup of water per pound. So for me, is a cup and a third. If you're just doing 1 pound, obviously it's going to be 2/3 cup. If you're going to be doing 3 pounds of meat, it's going to be 2 cups of water. I think that's right. I don't know. I don't math very good. We're going to just kind of stir this in, get everything nice and incorporated in here. Actually, let me do this and scrape off that little bit of seasoning that was there. I'm thinking here with a spoon, I think you better really get things mixed in. And then if this is appearing to be too dry, just go ahead and hit it with another splash of water. If it's too wet, just let it sit and simmer for a little bit longer. And then also, if you really want that true fast food flavor, go ahead and drop a couple splashes of taco seasoning in here. That will really set it off and get those flavors going. So you see here, that flour has kind of soaked up. Turn the fan on a little bit. That flour has really soaked up a lot of that liquid that has been left over. So we're getting that nice even coat all over the taco meat. And this is going to be great for tacos, for burritos, for nachos, taco bowls, really anything that you want some taco meat for, it's going to be perfect. All right, so taco meat is done. What do you say we take this over to the counter and give a nice taste test? All right, so back here with the taste test. First, we have our ground beef. We have a soft taco. We have some freshly shredded cheddar cheese. And I love me some Taco Bell sauce. Mild, of course. So, let's go ahead and get some here in this extra large burrito. I thought I had smaller ones, but I guess not. We're going to add a little bit of cheese. I am not a huge lettuce and tomato fan. Lettuce and tomato fan on my tacos. I just like it simple. And then we're going to add a drizzle of the taco sauce. Fold the end so I don't wear half of it. Let's give it a shot. Oh my God. This is delicious. I know y'all weren't really concerned. I put that little bit of sugar in there. It doesn't even affect the taste. It actually kind of helps balance everything out. But right away, you get that savory, slightly spice flavor with a smooth coated texture, which is just phenomenal. It's simple. This thing slams. Just like it. All right, guys. That's it. That's my homemade Copycat fast food taco seasoning. If you enjoy this recipe, don't forget to follow, subscribe, all the good fun stuff. Ring those bell for notifications. Also, follow me on Facebook at Masters of the Griddleverse. Check out the channel for more easy homemade recipes. And if there's a Copycat recipe you want to see me try next, go ahead and drop in the comments. Until next time, guys, catch you later.